A few years back, Chrysler introduced their retro-styled PT Cruiser, which is basically a smallish station wagon with a high roofline. It appeals to a lot of different customers, people that have small families or people that just plain like the looks of the vehicle, and you actually see a lot on the road today. Now for 2006, Chevrolet also wants in on this little game, and they introduced their vehicle of their own called the HHR. It's quite a tongue stumbler. It means Heritage High Roof. Again, a smallish station wagon with, of course, a high roofline. In the looks department, you don't see many on the road yet. I'm slowly but surely getting used to its styling and actually liking it. It looks nice, it looks modern, it's curvaceous, it's very nice. I'm not too fond, though, of this atomic pumpkin paint job. There's more sober colors available, and I think you can also get it in purple. Whatever. Underneath the hood of this vehicle is a 2.2-liter EcoTech 4-cylinder engine, 16 valves, double overhead cams, produces 143 horsepower and 150 pound-feet of torque. Makes for spirited driving. It's not overly powerful. You get the feeling that above 5,000 RPM, the power tapers off quite a bit, but it's plenty sufficient for this type of vehicle. This is the LS model. The base model also comes with a 5-speed manual transmission, and it's nice to drive. I like the ride of this vehicle. It's nice, and steering is precise. The handling is good. I can't say anything wrong about this car's powertrain. Well, I'm pleased with the rear space in the HHR. There's a lot of room. If you have a family like me and you go out for supper on a Saturday night to family and friends, you bring a lot of junk with you, toys and whatever, name it, high chairs and a lot of other stuff that need room in back of your car. You gotta be careful, though, because the hatch doesn't lift quite high enough, so you might bang your head. Gotta be careful. If you lower the seat cushion, you create a very handy flat low floor for bigger objects when it's time to haul around some stuff. The HHR LS has a base price of $18,995. It comes nicely equipped, and when it faces a competition, I think it has a slight advantage also, because when you add air conditioning and a CD player and such to other models, it might surpass this LS model's base price. You can also get an HHR LT for just a little over $21,000, which comes more equipped and has a slightly more powerful engine, a 2.4-liter engine. The interior is about what I find the most disappointing about the HHR. Everywhere you look, you'll find big, hard plastic. The cost-cutting inside the vehicle is, well, I don't really like it. I don't accept it. They should work harder on the interior. You'll sit in cars that cost about the same, and you'll be more satisfied with the quality of the interior. The fabric of the seats also leaves to be desired. It's the same type of fabric that you find on the headliner, which is usually not of very high quality, but it's the roof, so it doesn't really matter. Now on the seats, come on, in other cars you'll find nice velour, and this, not that they're not comfortable, they are, but they just don't look as rich as in the competition. Otherwise, the central console is placed a little too low, so you're actually shifting with your right arm pretty low, and the power window buttons are actually located a little too far away from me, so I got to bend over a bit to open the windows. So complaints aside, there's a lot of room, a lot of headroom. The car is relatively narrow, but when you're sitting two people aside, I didn't really brush shoulders with the passengers, so that's okay. There's room in back for the kids, for adults, not for 8-hour trips maybe, but for a family guy like me, it's perfect. I don't know what I could ask for more for the price. Well, in general, the HHR is quite a good choice in its category. It has its strong points along with its bad points. Strong points is, of course, the exterior, the vehicle, the space inside. The bad points is the fit and finish. The plastic and the dashboard and all that stuff has to be worked on. I think this model, the LS base model, is priced just right. If you look at the competition, which is of course the PT Cruiser, but also We can consider the Toyota Matrix and Pontiac Vibe, the Suzuki Aero Fastback or station wagon, whatever you call it. These are all small station wagons with high roof lines, just like this vehicle, and comes with a moderate level of equipment for the price. Would I recommend this vehicle? Well, yes, I would, if you can live with the cheapo interior.